Turning now to the Army major accused of killing all those people. His religion is raising questions about his motive. Muslims across the world are condemning Major Nidal Hassan's actions. Rusty Surek continues our team coverage by taking a closer look at the gunman's life. Rusty?
And Kelly, before he fired his first shot on Thursday, Major Hassan shouted an Arabic phrase meaning God is great. Tonight, he is at a military hospital in San Antonio, in stable condition and still unable to speak.
A counselor who needed counseling himself, a soldier who was a loner and sometimes harassed, an Army major who didn't want to deploy to Iraq. A former classmate in California says Nidal Malik Hassan was a quiet man who at times was extreme in his views.
He publicly declared that the global war on terror was a global war on Islam. He was also very contentious and argumentative, became visibly upset when people challenged him on his views.
Investigators have located a shooting range near Fort Hood where Hassan practiced in his spare time, as well as the gun store where a few weeks ago he bought the murder weapon, a semi-automatic pistol which carries a clip of 20 rounds and is known on the street as a cop killer. Hassan's apartment has been searched, his computer and cell phone seized. Investigators are now trying to run down all his contacts and the websites he visited. He gave away most of his possessions and food earlier this week to neighbors. And on the morning of the shootings, he was seen at a nearby convenience store, dressed in traditional Arab garb.
We condemn the actions that took place.
The Oklahoma chapter of the Council on American Islamic Relations calls Hassan's actions a cowardly act, and they hope others remember Islam is a religion of peace.
One thing that people who tend to go on the fringe forget are the essential principles of Islam, that if you kill an innocent person, it's as if you killed all of humanity.
But there seems to already be a backlash, especially on the World Wide Web, where some are urging the military to remove Muslims from the armed forces. Amy?